and welcome back to another She Budgets YouTube video. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Sarah and I love all things budgeting, planning and personal finance. So in today's video, we are going to be doing the pay budget sheet pay 3 for December, and I thought today I would do it in the A5 Plus Sage planner just to show you what it looks like in there. I've decided to use the pink A4 for next year, but this is another great one that you can use as well. So let's get started. Okay, so here is the pay 3 budget in December. And as you can see in the A5 Plus, it's over a double page. So you have your income in the green box up here, your fixed expenses, your variable expenses, your sinking funds, and then a box for whatever you would like to add there. This one has a lot more spaces than the A4 size, and it might be good for someone who gets paid monthly or fortnightly, as it has more lines for more room. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it in half, zoom you guys in a little bit so you can see better. All right, let's get started. So this pay period, so what I would do is I would first go and check the December calendar. This would normally be filled out, but it's in my pink one. I mentioned this earlier, but on the calendar pages, you will see that there is only 5 rows. So I think there's like 3 or 4 months in 2023 where you're going to have to add maybe the 30th and 31st up the top here because it won't fit. We decided it would be better to have just 5 rows instead of the 6, just to make the boxes bigger. So that's why we went with that. But I think there's like only 3 or 4 months where you'll have to do that. So it's not too bad. Okay, so we are going from the 14th to the 21st of December. So we have Cohen. This one was I got paid as well. So we've got my income. I get paid fortnightly. Cohen gets paid weekly. He got $16.26. I got, what did I get? $14.10. And then also we had some other money just from selling some of Cohen's tools, $2,000 that we're going to use to bump up some of our sinking funds. We've got a few expenses coming up, so we're wanting to bump some of those up. And then I've already just done the totals off camera, so it's quicker. So $5,036 is what we are working with for this pay period. Moving on to our fixed expenses, we have our car insurance. It comes out on the 14th, and that's $45. We have our utilities that come out each week. We direct debit some to those. Comes out on the 16th, $150. Mortgage comes out on the 16th, $900. Childcare. This might be our last childcare payment, which is exciting because Teddy starts 3-year-old kinder next year on the 16th. And that's $268. Gym comes out on the 19th, $25. And then we have Foxtel, comes out also on the 19th, that's $8. And then we always like to have a bit of a buffer amount in our bills account in case I've forgotten to budget for a bill and there's some money there if something tries to come out. Okay, and then what you would do is down here, you've got your fixed total. So you'd add all these up, and I did that earlier, and it was $1,496. And then what you do is you take your total income and you take away this $1,496, and that leaves us with $3,540. Okay, and then we move on to our variable expenses. So variable expenses are things that don't have a set price or can vary each week. So things like your groceries, your petrol and whatnot. So we have groceries, and we are budgeting $270 for this week. Eating out, we're doing $100. Car for petrol, $120. The boys get their own sort of splurge money. They get $25 each, so $50 for them. Colin, we bumped up our splurge money. My pay went up, so we thought, let's bump it up. So we get $100 each a week, and then I get mine fortnightly, but I spent some of mine already, so I'm just getting $130. And then we like to have a buffer, because this is in a separate bank account, our variable expenses. We just have a buffer of $30 in case, you know, groceries went over, or eating out, we spent more, whatnot. So they total $800. And then what we do is, so we take this remainder over here, the $3,540, we take away $800, and that leaves us with $2,740. All right, we're going to flip you over. Moving on to our sinking funds. I should have pre-filled out these. I'm going to quickly do that. Okay, so here are our current sinking funds that we are working on at the moment. So these can change, but we mainly have some of them we have each year. So like Christmas, holiday, gifts, medical, a lot of those are the same throughout the year. Some of them like Ted Kinder, that's just one that we need. That one will probably go next week. We always add ones in like Valentine's Day or Mother's Day. So it just depends on what we're focusing on and trying to save up for. But yeah, so sinking funds are just small savings goals that you put a small amount of money in each pay period. So we're weekly. So each week we put a small amount of money into all of these. Just so like when we get to Christmas, we don't have to fork out $1,500 to buy all the presents. We've been saving all year for it. So it sort of takes the pressure of trying to find that large amount of money. So like I said earlier, we are going to be putting a lot more into these this week. Usually we don't add this much money, but we came in to some money, and I'd like to bump some of these up to just prepare us for some future expenses. So boy's birthday, that just gets $15 each week. Christmas, I need to budget more. I've spent a little bit more on the boys than what I should have, so I need to just budget a little bit more for that. Holiday, we're going away Boxing Day over New Year's to Adelaide, so we need some money for that. Our goal is to save $1,000, and we're nearly there. So yeah, if you haven't ordered a planner and you're wanting it before the end of the year, you need to purchase it before I go away on holidays, because none will be being shipped out that week. So got to get your orders in before, all right, I'm going to say 23rd, 24th of December. All right, sorry, continuing. Gifts, $300, we're just bumping that up, so we're prepared. Medical, we're also doing $300. We've got to book in our dental appointments. Car loan just gets its normal weekly amount. Hoping to have that paid off by the end of the year. Car rego just gets its normal $25. Now the car service is a big one, $1,000. I had to get new tires yesterday, and they cost me $845. So, and I've got to get my car serviced on Monday. So ouch, that hurts. House, $100. Family fun is getting $100 also. Events is getting $50. We have a wedding coming up in February, so we need to make sure we have enough money for that. Collins union fees just get $15 each week. We're doing $52 into our giving fund, so that's just like for donations or anything like that. And then Ted's Kinder, for his uniform, and that $80 into there. So that sinking fund total there is $2,600. Like I said, it would normally never be that amount of money, but we just had that extra $2,000 to play with. And then what we do is we take over this side, that $2,740, take away the $2,600, leaves us with $140. And what I have called this section here is just our goals, so things that we are trying to focus on. And so for us, it's our boys' future, so investing for them. $30. We need to start investing for ourselves again. I think we'll start doing that. And then we need to finish our landscaping. Oh my gosh, it's been a journey. It's so expensive. So $110 is just going in there because that's the remainder amount. So then you've got your total, which is $140. And then we do 140, take 140 equals 0. And that's why it's called a zero-based budget. So yeah, you can use this section for whatever you like. I know some people do like challenges. So you might want to call this one challenges. You might want to call it like debt payments, more sinking funds. Some people I know have lots of sinking funds. It can be whatever you would like it to be. So that is our, I'll zoom you back out. There we go. There we have our Pay 3 budget for December in the A5 Plus Sage Budget Planner. These are still available, and also the A4 Pink on our website if you are wanting one. So yeah, like I said, get in quickly so it can get delivered to you before the end of the year. They are undated though, so like you can buy one, you know, mid next year, and you can still use it as they are undated, which is great. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please click that like button. Make sure you subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye everyone.